good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing on, let's see, what day we on? Thursday. Child police. Mm, mm, mm. Well, how y'all been doing? Just let me just start off with that. How y'all been doing out there in the YouTube world, in the cyberspace world? Mm, mm, mm. Well, honey, I tell you, child, I mean, I haven't been on here since, oh, child, I don't even know, okay? And that's why I always try to say, honey, if it's the Lord's will, I will come back on here and do a video. Because, honey, you just never know what's going to happen. So, yeah. Only if it's the Lord's will, honey, I come up on this piece. So, yeah. Apparently, it wasn't in His will because Mama has been a ghost. Alright, y'all. Alright, so let's start off like this, okay? So Mama's starting off with some issues, okay? So I guess y'all say, Lord, child, you've been going all this time. You come back on here with issues. Okay. I am not feeling my lippy today, okay? Alright, so let's start off with nail polish, okay? I changed my nail color to, it's called Totally Teal. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see that. It matches my shirt, and that's why I have on the accessories that I have on because of my shirt. So let's say the color of the day would be teal. But yeah, this is a very pretty color, and it's called Totally Teal. Okay, and that's what Mama is rocking today. Okay, bam. Bing. All right, y'all. So yeah, Totally Teal. That's what we rocking today. Okay. Now I need to put a clear coat on my nails because that's not looking right. Okay. But that's what we rocking today. Okay. Totally Teal. I think it's beautiful. I just love this color. I love it, y'all. But this lippy, honey. Child, please, honey. I'm trying to tell you, this ain't gonna work. My mama got to get that off of it. All right, y'all. So yeah, just wanted to come on in here, y'all, and say hi and how y'all doing? How y'all been? How your mama doing? How your papa doing? How granny doing? How everybody doing? um, yeah, sorry, y'all. A little lunch. Mm. Chill. Just a nice old piece of honey ham. Just called honey ham. But yeah, we're gonna do honey ham, and we're gonna figure out this lippy. This lippy ain't working. No. So we're gonna try something else. Okay? Because mom ain't feeling this lippy. Let's try these colors. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that. Honey? Alright. So let's work on these lips real quick. And then I want to talk about a little let me get a moisturizer out. Cause my lips are dry now. I done wiped all the shine off. Child, So, alright, so let's just talk about this here right here while mama doing this, okay? Now, I just want to say, okay, so I have a little Eyes Married Now, how to stay married tip of the week, okay? Honey, this is a tip that will keep that lonely woman, honey. Child, that lonely woman that's sitting out there with that match, honey, waiting for your man. Honey, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Honey, matter of fact, I got a little quote that I might want to read to y'all real quick. Okay? Let's see what that quote is. Because I told y'all about the lady with the match. So let me give you a little quote. try this first. Child, I come up on here with issues. I should have came up on here prepared. Not prepared, but prepared. Honey, you know mama ghetto ratchet. Child, say it ain't so. Mm, mm, mm. So, anywho, all right. So yeah, here's a little quote, honey. Because like I said, if you don't focus on your marriage and just try to make sure you know that you keep things alive, honey, yeah, that lonely woman with that match. So here's the quote: "Don't get mad when someone else starts to appreciate the person that you took for granted. What you won't do, someone else will." Bam. Honey, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so with that being said, here's a little tip. Okay. Now, when I speak about these little tips and things, these are only my past experiences, okay? I can only tell y'all and try to help y'all out with stuff that I've been through and that, that I've gone through, gotten through, or going through, or whatever have you. So I speak from experience, okay? Because I ain't always had it all together, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Mama ain't always had it all together. So what I have learned, I try to come and I share with y'all. And then y'all come and y'all share y'all stuff and I learn stuff from y'all. So yeah, this whole arena is really all about sharing and, just sharing and teaching people things because you don't know everything. And I come on here and I see stuff and I be like, oh, dang, I ain't even know that. Girl, thank you, child. So, yeah, it's all about helping people, okay? Okay, here we go. Now, this is what you want to do, okay? Every now and again, you want to check with your mate, okay? You want to check with your mate and ask him some of the questions that maybe some people might be scared of the answers that they might get, but you need to ask the question, okay? You need to check with your husband every now and again and say, boo or baby or whatever you call your man, are you happy right now in this marriage? Are you glad to be married to me? Are there anything in particular about me that you might want to see me work on a little bit or change up a little bit, or if it's something that I'm doing, that you might not like, you know what I'm saying, you might not be too happy with, and then vice versa, you know what I'm saying? You ask him those questions, and then that gives you the opportunity to maybe come to him, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to blast people in the midst of an argument with everything that you don't like about them, or everything that they've done wrong that that you didn't appreciate. The argument is not the time to bring up those types of situations, okay? You want to approach a person when things is calm and everything is going well, and that way the reception will be better. People will receive it better, and they may be willing to open up more so than in an argument. In an argument, honey, you can say all kinds of right. Okay. Yeah. So you don't want to pick an argument as your time to blast someone with a whole list of things that you ain't appreciating. Yeah. When you did that last week, I ain't appreciate it. Well, why you ain't tell me then? Well, I'm telling you now. No, honey, you don't want to go there. Okay. Been down that road and done that. You don't want to do that. Okay. That leads me to another quote. Another quick little quote. Um. Yeah. You definitely don't want to pick the times when you all are arguing and fighting and fussing to let somebody know what's up. So like I said, ask your husband those hard questions. Is there something that I'm doing that you might want to see me maybe do a little different? You understand what I'm saying? You got to talk to him and find out, because a lot of times what I find with men, and I don't know it all. Okay, like I said, I'm only speaking from my personal real life experiences. Okay, you live and you learn. Okay, so I'm 40 something years grown and I've learned some things, so I'm just trying to share it with y'all. So I ain't, I'm not acting like I got it all together and everything is just all perfect and wonderful and beautiful. Cause honey, no, it gets hard. Marriage is a job, okay? Okay, I don't know if anybody ever told you that or if you know this or not, but Marriage is a job, okay? And when you have a job, what do you have to do? You have to work in order to keep that job, okay? So with that being said, in order to keep your spouse and to keep them happy, you have to, it's like a give and take type situation, okay? You know, you have to give and you have to take. It's a give and take type situation. So like I said, check with your mate often. I mean, I'm not saying every week you got to check with your mate, but more often than not, check with them and make sure that they're happy. Don't just assume that they're happy. What was I getting ready to say? What I was trying to say is, oh, a man, about a man. One thing that I realized, that's what I was talking about. Honey, I'm ghetto and ratchet, and I forget stuff. Child, it's a time in the land. Yeah. Yeah. So like I was saying, a lot of times, okay, men are not really good at expressing themselves, okay? And what I find is with men, or with my man, I'll just talk about my man. I ain't got to talk about all the men's, what I'm saying, that I've had over the course of my time, okay? That's my personal, okay? Yeah, I did tell the truth and shame the devil. And this ain't that session. All right, so anywho, yeah, they don't express themselves very often. A lot of times you may have to pull it out of them. And I find that with men, if things is going good for the most part, things is quiet, the woman ain't upset, because men don't like for their women to be all upset, honey, because when a woman not happy, honey, the whole household not happy. Okay, so in my situation, my husband loves when things is quiet. There's nobody ain't beefing. I ain't mad at him about nothing, and everything so far he's done today was properly correct. Yeah, he likes that. So if there is a little something that I may have done or is doing that he's not comfortable with or he didn't like, he's not going to come and tell me because he don't want to stir up the waters, so to speak. It's not that he can't come and talk to me, but a lot of times men don't want to. If things is quiet, they just want to keep it that way. Okay. Um. So, and that's why a lot of times men, when the argument is happening, that's when they want to come out with everything, that they don't like about you, or everything that you did last week or last month or whatever, because they hold stuff in. Okay, just let me go head on and let you know, men hold stuff in. Okay, and so you got to kind of pull it out of them. So that's why I was saying you got to go to your man and say, honey, are you happy? You might be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Some men who may not normally come out and say it because, like I said, they scared to stir up the waters. But if you come to them in that calm demeanor and manner, you might be surprised. And it's better to know now that he's not happy rather than to find out in the midst of an argument or when y'all about to break up, because at least if you find out now, you can work towards changing some things. If you need counseling, you'll have an opportunity to get counseling, because see, once the relationship is done, okay, remember I had said once before, a lot of people are in relationships that been over but they just haven't ended yet. And ended means like he packing up and he out the door. Yeah, you don't want to wait till it get to that point, because once he gets to that point, it's done, it's over, it's dead. Like it's done. Okay, you can't put counseling on the table once it gets to the point where somebody's packing up their stuff and leaving out the door. You that the person is far beyond counseling. Like they done. They are so done with you that counseling would almost make them mad. Just the thought that you said it, because it's like, why didn't you think of that throughout the relationship when we were having problems? So if you come to someone in a calm demeanor, and then like I said, if there is a problem, you can find out and then you can start to work towards it, because I don't think that it's fair to not let a person know the things that they're doing wrong and don't give them an opportunity to fix it. Okay, that's why I say marriage is work. You got to talk, you got to communicate. Communicate is like the most important thing in a marriage. You have to communicate. Okay, you have to let a person know what they, because people don't always know. that they're doing something that irritates the heck out of you. Okay? So yeah, communication is very important because like I said, you don't want to find out by the lady with that match, that lonely lady with that match. You don't want to find out through her that your man was really unhappy, okay? So don't just assume that just because he's not saying anything, okay, that everything is okay. Go to him and ask him, are you happy being with me? Oh, okay. No, you don't want to come at him like that because, men can just, if a man has been with you long enough, they can look at you and look at your facial expression and your demeanor and your body language, and they almost know. Oh, well, no, I better not answer that question truthfully because, yeah. So, no, I was just joking around. But, no, you don't want to go to your man like that. You want to be calm and nice and loving about the situation. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's my little tip. Okay, go to your man and check with him and make sure he happy and that there ain't nothing that's going on that maybe you know that he hasn't said because you don't want to find out in the midst of an argument. Okay. So now I had another little quote that I wanted to read in reference to that situation, but I can't find it. Oh well, here's one. Nothing kills a relationship more than bringing up old stuff every time you have a new argument. Okay? So, yeah. That will definitely kill a relationship if you keep bringing up old stuff or if you choose to blast your mate with all the things that you don't like about them in the midst of an argument. Like you hadn't said it all along. And as soon as you get into an argument, boom, and I ain't like when you did that. And and that's something I don't like. Now, I personally don't like that because I know that I'm good at communicating with my husband, okay? I taught him how to communicate because when I got him, honey, he ain't know nothing about no communication, okay? Okay, yeah. So yeah, I helped him to learn about communicating. So, and I'm very good at communicating with my husband. I mean, I communicate everything because I need to know. Okay, so that's why I'm a big communicator with my husband because I need to know. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna surprise me. I need to know how you feeling. What's up? How you doing, boo? Yeah, okay, yeah. So and because I am a good communicator, it pisses me off if we get into an argument and then you tell me about something that happened last week, last month, or whatever. Like, really? Like, are you serious? But when I came to you and asked you, was there a problem? You told me, oh no, everything good. And now we get into an argument and you can think of 10 things. No, I mean, I'm just using this as an example. But, yeah, you know, I don't play them games. And it has happened before to whereas my husband didn't say something to me about something he didn't like. And then as soon as we got into an argument, oh my gosh. I mean, I found out the hard way that he ain't like such and such and such and such. And I'm like, really? As much as I communicate with you and ask you, like I directly, like I'm in your face, like, excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm one of them. So, I mean, don't blast me in no argument with something that I tried to get out of you when things was calm. Yeah, because I don't do the telling me stuff when we all pissed off. Because a lot of times people say things when they're pissed off that they really don't mean. That's why you really should not anywho, yeah, just lost my train of thought. So anyway, yeah, just don't pick that. Don't be throwing up stuff and bringing up stuff in the midst of an argument. Okay, so bam. All right, y'all. So that's it. Okay, that's just a little tip to help y'all out that might be married or whatever have you. Okay, and one more positive quote for the evening. Okay, never forget how blessed you are. Don't be negative when you have so much to be positive about. Okay? So yeah, just try to keep positivity um in your marriage. When you're thinking about your marriage and communicating and talking, just think positive. Okay, that's the only way you're going to keep a strong, healthy marriage. And you're going to have problems. Don't get me wrong. I mean, everything not going to just be like woohoo. No, honey, it don't work like that. But overall, you want your overall picture to look better than those little moments when you having your little, issues or whatever have you. Okay. All right, y'all. So bam, we dealing with Totally Teal today. Okay, all right, and also I got a question in reference to a baby mama dealing with a baby daddy. She had a very good question that could probably help some of you all out who may have thought about this, or help some baby daddies out who may not know this information. So on my Demetria Wilson channel, that's my second YouTube channel. Okay, it's called Demetria Wilson. I like to call that Ask Mrs. Wilson. And that's the channel. I haven't been over there in a minute, but that's the channel where I wanted to focus on answering any questions that you may have concerning child support, visitation, as far as the father seeing the children, or if the dad got custody, the mama seeing the children, or baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, whatever have you. Okay, so there was a question asked of me concerning something along those lines. So I'm going to be putting up a video today on my second YouTube channel called Demetria Wilson. So if you're not already subscribed, go on over and subscribe, and that way when the video hits the once the video is up, you'll get it straight in your email inbox. Okay, right in your channel feed. Okay, so that's Demetria Wilson. D as in donut, E, M as in Mary, Etria Wilson. Okay, so like I said, if you are already subscribed, honey, just keep checking your channel feed, honey, because I got a question posed, and mama have an answer. Bing. All right, y'all, and on my main channel right here, the channel that you're on now, Eyes Married Now, go ahead on and hit subscribe. And like I said, anytime I put up a video, you will get it straight in your email inbox, right in your channel feed. Okay, and I will see y'all on the next video, only if it's the Lord's will. Goodbye, y'all.